Well, I figured I'd start a video, and we'll start it here where the road splits off. One side goes to Fairplain, one side goes to Given. I think we'll go towards Given and then decide what to do. I'm on the KPX today. I made one, but I had to put my stock exhaust, or my aftermarket exhaust back on my Hawk. The stock, when even modified, didn't do quite good enough. And I tried to make a video on it the other day. Had it up for a while, but I just went ahead and took it off because the sound was so bad. I think I'll probably just have to stick to making most of my videos on this one. I'm liking this one more than I used to. Big equipment there. Maybe they'll fix that road again. I doubt it. It's been impassable going to Angel Ridge out of Fairplain for that way for a long time. That'd be a nice little drive if they did. I've never been all the way through there. Anyways, we're heading towards Given, and a friend of mine used to have that post office there. She used to work there, and it was only open for half a day. They had built a brand new post office, and they kept it open for just a couple of years. The mail runs out of Ripley anyways. The only thing the carrier did was bring the mail to that post office and put it in, and the girl that worked half a day there that I knew would put it in P.O. boxes and hope to sell a stamp or something during the day. But she said lots of times that post office would bring in like $3 a week stamp sales and packages going out. And it had something like 9 post office boxes. Wasn't worth keeping open. But they closed it down, and some guy bought it, and he lives in it now. Made actually a nice little house out of it. I mean, top quality construction. It just ain't real big. Probably got it for a song. Anyways, I'm trying to make up my mind whether to go out Wolf Creek and come up out on 34. Well, I come out on Jim Ridge, then I go down 8 Mile Creek and come out on 34, then head to Kenna, or Pleasant Valley, or Salmon Run actually, and go to Kenna. Salmon Run is shorter. I was kind of thinking about going through to Kenna, go to Kentuck. I hadn't been through there for years. That's where my dad's family was all originally from. I mean, since they come to West Virginia. Back before the Civil War, they was from Wise, Virginia, and Russell, Virginia, and places like that. Then maybe go out Belgrove. Hadn't been through there for, I don't know, maybe 15 years or so. Maybe 16. And up on Appin Ridge. I've been on Appin Ridge recently, but I ain't been out that far on it. That's almost as far as you can go out of in then once you get in the Roane County side, they call it Jones Ridge. Our place out at Dave ain't too far from where Henry Appin is buried. That's where Appin Ridge got its name. But there's still some of them old, he was well off, and he built his daughter's big houses. And there's still some of the Appin houses standing. He was from Rhode Island originally, or maybe his dad was from Rhode Island. He might have been from Ohio originally. If I went that way, that'd take me to Wolf Creek, and I would have went that way if I was going up on 34. So I think I just got our salmon run today. You can't get through here to Pleasant Valley anymore, not directly. At least according to the sign you can't. It says that there's no exit or something on that road. And that's a shame, because that was actually a handy, I mean, Wolf Creek's almost as good, but that was a handy shortcut. It's really called Gibbons-Putman line, because it takes you out pretty much on the Putnam County line. But the sign up now says Faze Valley. Daggone, I didn't know that squirrel was still alive. It looked like one that had been hit. See, to me, it would have been just as short to go Wolf Creek up on, Jim Ridge and Pleasant Valley comes together up where Wolf Creek comes out. But for the people living here, if they want to go that way, they got to go back and had my shield up the whole time, my face shield. It's supposed to rain later on today. Suddenly started looking real dark now. I'm pretty sure this is, no, that ain't Faze Valley yet. There's a big patch of bamboo right before you turn down it, or right as you turn down it, and then two more big patches right after it. I'll catch that. But a very old looking one. Maze Valley thing. Yeah. Well, there's a big patch of bamboo that somebody cleaned it all up on that one spot. And then there's another huge patch over behind that trailer. I can't believe somebody cut all that bamboo down. I mean, that was the smallest patch, but go, puppy. I don't smoke or anything, but I cough sometimes because my throat gets irritated. I've got allergies. That day I went to Pomeroy on the Hawk and made the video. Before I cross the bridge to go back to the West Virginia side, I started smelling a real sweet, I mean, there's a nice smell, but a real strong sweet smell. And I started seeing these flowering bushes, and I realized that's what it was. But I sneezed for 2 days after that. Turtle upside down. I think that's what it was, but if it's alive enough, well, maybe that guy will miss it, but I hate for something to starve to death or get run over when they don't have to. Amen, turtle. I don't have good eyes. That's why I got this piece of blue tape on my display there. It is a turtle. I hope it's alive. They're a very big one, and they live a long time. I don't know which side road it's trying to get to. I'm going to hope it was this one. I hope it makes it. Buddy, I hope you make it. People probably wondered what I was doing. I know them ain't really turtles or turpins or torpins or... But no bigger than that one was. It might have, and if nothing gets it or it don't get hit, if it lives to be old age, it might have 50 or 60 years left to live. Anyway, that big piece of tape there is the right side of that is 8,000 RPMs. But I can't read it on my dash. Unless I get closer. Which I can do while I'm driving. Anyways, I would probably consider this probably as much Fairplain as Kenna. It's about halfway between the two. We're going towards Kenna now. This is old 21. It was, I guess, a major highway before the interstate through. Today's Sunday. And it's 2:48 according to that. And that would be 1:48. It'd be 1:48, 13:48. But it's still done. But it kind of hit me in the eye. Still irritates me a little bit. Ignoring me. This Pleasant Valley. We was close to the Fairplain. I realized I never knew where to go. Anyway, this is Kenna. anyway, this takes us to Kentuck. One by the way takes you to the top of Divide Hill, and that's where 34 actually, one side of it ends. There's people that ride that Route 34 on motorcycles, like they do to tell the daggone crippling as big as is well known, because it isn't a fast, heavy road. And I've not been on the Putnam County or Canal County end of it for years. I mean, 15, 20 years. So I've been on the Jackson, now it's probably a little bit in the Putnam County. When I come out on 8 Mile Creek, that is right between Emma and Liberty. So I say that's just barely in the Putnam County. So the pavement's all fairly new and smooth, but that's smoother than this, and this ain't bad. Oh yeah, they've got that woodland lake out here too. When they drive once to figure what happened, I guess people's fishing again. That was. It's been so long since I've been on this, I couldn't really remember all the curves. Okay, that's Sugar Creek. There should be one if when I pass past Centerview. There's Centerview. I went to school, once I got in 7th grade, with about all the kids in these communities. a lot of the kids from here, I mean, you think that they wouldn't be as worldly as the ones from Ripley, but a lot of them from Kenna and Goldtown were way more worldly. I mean, because this is so much closer to Charleston. But they also started sending the ones from some of these, well, they closed down a lot of them one-room and two-room schools that just about all the little communities had at one time. That was in about 1979 or 80. And that's when they opened up the Ripley Middle School. And there were some kids that were a lot more backward. I mean, they still wore like studs in their blue jeans. I mean, some of that stuff might have made a comeback, but it hadn't by then. And headbands and things like that. And then some of them had no interest in school whatsoever. But in our geography class, when I was in 7th grade, there was one boy, and I mean, if he was mentally retarded, I wouldn't be saying anything, not making fun of him, but he just didn't care to learn anything. I mean, had no interest whatsoever, and his parents probably also didn't make him learn. But in our geography class that year, basically all it was coloring in printed out maps with colored pencils and like writing in the states or state capitals and things like that. Anyways, he would do a map of the United States, and the state names and things, he would put stuff like Hong Kong, Beckley, Kentuck, Fairplain, Ripley, Kenna. If any city he had ever heard of, he would put in there as a state. And then a lot of them were really into this wrestling. I call it wrestling when they're really into it.